I pulled out the condom.
Two-piece, got her looking so fleek. See the drip, so she fucking with me.
Alright, what's good with you guys? Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna be discussing how I lost my virginity. Okay, and if you are like offended by the topic of sex, don't watch the video. Okay, I'm gonna put a disclaimer for you guys before you even watch this shit. Okay, so this is how it all started. Alright, so I met this girl online and we started talking for a bit. Okay, and we linked up a couple of times. You know, we got to know each other, this and that. We thought we was in love with each other. Well, I don't know. Probably I don't know. She did, but we're boyfriend and girlfriend. We're dating for a few months, and I remember she had came over to my house, right? And hold on. Before I even go into further details, Mom, do not watch this. If you're watching this right now, you might want to stop watching it because your baby boy right now, he's growing up. He's turning into a man. Next year, I'm a man. Well, not a man, but I'm considered an adult by 18 because I'm turning 17 this year. Yeah, but I just anyways, Mom, don't watch this. Diaz, don't watch this. If you want to watch it, go ahead. Then go ahead. You can keep listening, okay? And little cousins, do not be watching this shit, okay? Alright, so anyways, so we started dating for a couple of months. We linked up. She came over to my house. I remember we were hanging out, and it was like around like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, just like the time it is right now. It started getting like a little dark, you know. Before a day, we were like, oh shit, like let's see if he could stay the night, you know, because she wanted to stay the night too. So I asked my mom. I was like, hey Mom, do you think it's okay if my girlfriend can stay the night? You know me, just acting like I'm a grown ass man, but even though I'm not. And she was she's like, no, she doesn't have a house or what? Tell her to go home. And I was like, shit, all right. And hold on. And then I was like, shit, well, let's think about it, because we still wanted to spend more time with each other and shit like that. You know, we wasn't trying to say goodbye already and shit like that. So I remember I was like, oh, alright, then let's just go to my tia's house. She might let us stay at night. And my tia didn't live too far. She lived like 2 blocks away. Yeah, about like 2 blocks away. So I was like, alright, let's go, perfect. And then before I told my mom that we're gonna leave, I was like, oh, she's gonna leave right now. I'm just gonna walk her out to the front of the apartment so she could get picked up. And she was like, oh yeah, all right. I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead to so-and-so's house and we're gonna go do this and that. And then, so we went over to my tia's house, and then we were kicking it over there. And then I remember I was talking to my tia. I was like, hey tia, is it okay if my girlfriend could stay at night? She was like, oh yeah, go ahead, go for it, mijo, da. And I was like, all right, perfect, back. We gonna have a good night together, you know. I wasn't expecting what was gonna go down of what you guys seen by the title, so I was like, alright, let's get it, you know. And then we were kicking it, just vibing the whole night, you know. I was playing some music, everybody was kicking it in the room, and then before everybody had dipped out, we're just chilling there, you know, just vibing, talking about life and shit like that. And we're just basically getting to know each other. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys know the story after what had happened when she stayed the night, okay? So I remember we're just looking at each other and we're just talking. We're just like, oh yeah, da. But before that had happened and before the night even came, actually, I remember I had a condom with me, and a couple friends were with me. No, like a friend was with me. Yeah, 2 friends were with me, and my tia. And then the condom slipped out of my pocket, and they looked at me. They're all like, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, that was not supposed to happen. I didn't know the condom was gonna fall out my pocket, you know. I was like, shit, well, Diego's not smooth no more for that. I was over here being stupid, and I was like, damn. And she was like, she started laughing too, but you know, but she wasn't like, oh, you think you're gonna get some, da, you know. She was being cool about it, but like, neither was she like acting any other weird type of way. And then I remember when everybody had dipped, that's when we started getting into vibing. So she already knew what was going on when she seen the condom in my pocket. But I honestly forgot about that shit because we were too far into our own conversations to even get back onto the topic of what just had happened, of that awkward fucking moment when that shit just slipped out. Like, no, not cool. And then so we're laying down, we're about to go to sleep. But before we even like try to even go to sleep, damn, was like, well, I'm kind of bored. Like, you know, we still trying to kick it and shit like that. So then fucking, I was looking at each other. We gave each other that look. We were all like, so what you trying to do? She's like, I don't know what you trying to do. And I'm just like, shit, I'm down for whatever. And then I remember we're just whispering because it was like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Everybody was going to sleep in the house. I was staying with my tia for a bit. So then I remember I whispered to her ear. It's awkward. It was fucking awkward, you know what I mean? This is young Dago. Even though I'm still young Dago, this was like a year back, a couple years back. And I was like, I don't even want to tell you guys because it's fucking weird how I said it. I think I'm ready to have sex. You know, I'm down to have sex. You know, and she's like, oh really? Da da da. And we're just talking, and then we got into it, and then that's when I remember fucking If you guys want me to go in further details, I don't want my tia hearing this. I don't want my tias or mom looking at this shit, because I can't give you guys too much details, but I'm gonna give you a solid amount of details. So I remember fucking I pulled out the condom, and I felt like the man, even though I'm a little ass boy. And then we got into it, and then we started kissing and shit like that, and then bam, somehow I ended up down there. I was doing my thing down there, you know. And then afterwards we fucking see. I feel very uncomfortable getting into this topic because, you know, and the fact that I have family and cousins that are gonna watch this video. But I'm gonna keep going because I know you guys want to hear that shit. So I was going down, and then afterwards I was done, and then as soon as I went in, that shit was a whole new world. And I was like, this motherfucker really warm. I was like, damn. But then the end of the night, that shit had happened. We weren't talking about it in the morning, and then we just woke up, and it was just like, it was a good morning. Went back to it again. Okay, and then a couple days later, we were done hanging out. No, not a couple days later. After that day, we were done hanging out. I walked up to her tia's house, and then afterwards I went to, no, her cousin. Yeah, her cousin's her tia's. I don't know. And then I went to my tia's house. Like, hey, I'm gonna go back home. Da da da. This and that. And then so she's like, oh yeah, bye mijo. Da da da. And then I went to my house, and then that's when I went to the apartments. It was around like 8 at night. Yeah, 9 at night, because I didn't know that this dude was her uncle, because when I first brought her over that night, over to my house before I even went to my tia's, there's this dude in my apartments, and he's pretty cool, you know, because we used to kick it a lot. Because I know him because my brothers knew him. He was out there doing whatever the fuck knows what's going on. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, this is my sister, right? This is my little sister. And I looked at him. I was like, damn, I just fucked up, because this is the older homie sister. You know, I can't really be doing that shit. And she looked, and I looked at her, and I was like, oh, for real? I was like, all right. I was like, yeah. I was like, you know, me, I'm not, if I ever get with one of you guys' little sisters, I'm gonna take care of her the best as I can. And I ain't gonna do no funny shit, no silly shit. I'm all about respect, you know? Just in case if I did one of you guys' sisters. So that had happened. It was fucking awkward. That's what kind of was like, you know, like I didn't know that her fucking, she's all the way from City Heights or some shit like that, and then she's coming all the way down here, and she has family down here that she knows too. So then I remember that dude that I ran into that night when I came back to the apartments. He was all like, he's like, hey, her brother's looking for her, dog. Da da da. They reported her as a fucking runaway. This and that. And I was like, whoa. I was like, nah. And he was like, yeah, the brother wants to come talk to you. Da da da. Okay. His name's Spider from this hood to that hood. I'm just like, okay. I was like, that's cool. He was all like, since you're the little homie, I'm gonna have to try to back you up. I'm not, you know, da da da. He's like, yeah, but their brothers want to come down here and meet you and talk to you. I was like, nah. I'm straight off that. You think I'm gonna get jumped by some crazy ass niggas? I ain't even crazy myself, but shit, hey, I ain't trying to get into all of that. And that's what basically had happened, guys. You know, I met this girl, lost my virginity to her. Her brothers came in the mix, but I never met them. But they didn't like me after that. You know, there's some good. We exchanged vibes, but people just didn't fuck with me because I was messing around with her. I wasn't messing around with her, but I was with her in a relationship. But yeah, basically that's it, guys. So I hope you guys like the video. Stay tuned. Drop a like. If you guys fuck with the video, just know I'm always going to be coming out with bangers, okay? So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I don't know why the fuck you watching this if you're not subscribed to my channel. So yeah, that's basically it. Alright, you guys stay tuned. Wow.
Two-piece, got her looking so fleek. See the drip, said she fucking with me. Ooh, how to tell her like this? Oh, baby, we gon' meet and freak. Two-piece, got her